What's happening? Hey, now ladies and gentlemen, it's about that time now. About that time. Turn this thing on out. Now let me see everybody do this. Hey, let's go. Snap your fingers, but do you still? You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it. Hey, snap your fingers, but do you still? You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it. Hey, snap your fingers, then rock with it. Do it, do it, do it, do it. Don't drop with it. Do a step with it. Put your hips with it. All my ladies, let me see you put a twist with it. You can't do it like me. I'm by myself. I do it so good. I don't need nobody else. What's happening? What's up? Got that fired up. What's happening? What's up? Got that in my cup. I can't think. I'm too go. Don't know how the hell I'm getting home. Hey, snap your fingers, but do you still? You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it. Hey, snap your fingers, but do you still? You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it. Hey,
Strike from the back, posted in the act. Got to hit the club, we've been mobbing all day. On some Jono, VIP stats. Look around the club, what do I say? Everybody rocking side to side to the beat. Snapping their fingers, bouncing to the groove. All by themselves, that's the new move. Where I'm from, we like to go dumb. I'm soaking up the game, I'm seeing how it's done. I ain't shorty what they call it, she said the pool. They even got players and thugs doing it too. The more that I, the more it's looking smooth. It's nothing to a boss. I can see it.
But seems like only yesterday we were here for Super Bowl 52 and now back for the road to the Super Bowl here in the Twin Cities at US Bank Stadium. Tonight, it's the second game here on this wild card Saturday, as it'll be the Giants of Brooklyn taking on the Minnesota Vikings. It's the second of our two games here on this Saturday as Super Wild Card Weekend continues here on EA Sports. Oh, good return up past the 30.
The Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he'll get this up to about the 40. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Good running right there. And this is a man who was a 1,000-yard rusher in the regular season, so you know he's going to get his chances. And he picks up nice yardage on that one.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 3. McCarthy, he'll set to throw it. Open man, that's Felton. They'll wind up getting just a yard. And that'll leave them with a 3rd and 2.
Brings up 3rd down and 2.
come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. From the shotgun, McCarthy. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
That was their first third down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key third down throws.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. It'll be a net of only 30 here. 40-yard punt, 10 on the return. And it'll be Giant football, 1st and 10.
At their own 27-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together. Play action now. Dart. The Vikings after him, and they get there for the sack. Jonathan Grenard. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. That's complete to Jalen Hyatt. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. That's his first catch of the game, and an impressive one against multiple defenders.
And how about that start? Really aggressive. Yeah, there was double coverage out there, but that didn't stop them at all. They went right at it and defeated it on that play.
First down, here's Mitchell. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Number 6 brings up 2nd and 4.
Line of scrimmage, the 43 on 2nd and 4. Quickly into the hands of Neighbors off the RPO. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. I think defensively you're okay with that. You're in the first quarter. He's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that and you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series, they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
3rd and 3. To the air, Dart. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
They're bringing a lot of pressure here already in the first quarter. Already sacked him once. Now they get in there and knock another one away. You think maybe that Tucker rule being gone makes defenses a lot bolder?
Yes, indeed. That time, lucky that the arm was going forward. Incomplete pass. And here's Gillen on now to punt as he gets this one away. It's a 42-yard punt, but 8 on the return. And it will be Vikings ball, 1st and 10.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And the last drive, the first drive for them, not very good. 3 and out. What do they go to here?
Well, you don't look down at your play sheet and say, this is what the problem is. Let's find out who my playmakers are. Get the ball in their hands, and maybe the offense will move a little bit.
Sometimes it's more important to get it to the right people rather than dialing up the right numbers.
Exactly.
Or the right play. Yeah.
That too.
And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they will pay dividends as the game progresses.
Just need a yard here. 2nd and 1.
Let's go. 75.
Here's a quick throw caught out wide. 2 yards on the pickup, and that's all they needed to move the sticks.
And the Vikings first down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Ready up. Ready. 60 by.
Some extra space following the display of power. Down just inside the 45. But you often say that sort of opens the playbook now, 2nd and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd down and a yard.
Here we go.
On play action. Now McCarthy. Short throw caught by the tight end Oliver. 2 yards on the pickup, and that's all they needed to move the sticks.
They got a completion there. That's clearly an example of one side happy, the other side not very happy. Defense, very, hey, take 1 or 2 yards. We're good with that. Offense, you got to expect to get more on the passing play.
They'll run on 1st down. Calhoun. And he ran right through one tackle as he fights forward for a gain of 7. Well, they're making an effort to get the ground game going tonight. So far, it's working.
I like what we're seeing from the offensive line. They seem to have the leverage going and they're controlling things and reestablishing the line of scrimmage, moving that defensive front backwards, but also like what the runner's giving us, too. It appears that he's been waiting all day long to get out here and take off.
2 yards to go, 2nd down.
Tighten up. Ready. Cougar 19. Up. Viking 18.
Working out of the gun is McCarthy. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a 1st down.
Facing 2nd and short, that gives you a chance to go for a bigger play through the air. But I think he said to himself, why not just handle this one? Got all the yards you needed and then some, and made that snap a huge success.
So 1st and goal and an opportunity for our first points in this wild card game.
Come on. Set. Hawk 70. Get over. Roy.
From the gun, he'll hand this off. And he will take this one into the end zone for a Viking touchdown. Taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Vikings will strike first here in this wild card matchup. So the toss play effective, even down here near the goal line.
Yeah, and you're hoping the defense commits too many men to stop the run in the middle of the field and that your blockers can gain a little bit of an advantage. And when they do, foot race to the pylon, and this time, he had the speed to win that race.
Point after, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And not much happening on the return. return as he'll get this to about the 23. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. The defense got the better of them last series, forcing a punt. See if they make a few changes in the game plan here and try to get points out of this drive. 1st and 10. Across midfield. He's on his way. Touchdown, Giants. A great effort there. 77 yards. And the Giants are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Riley Patterson now for the extra point. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And he's going to be taken down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. 7-7, our score after 1. Looking to put a drive together. McCarthy off the play fake. Wide open receiver complete. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. Ty Felton, 72 yards. And the Vikings have taken the lead. Boy, the action just coming fast and furious right now. If you got up to go get a drink from the fridge, you picked the wrong time. 2 long touchdowns.
Yeah, and that's how you answer a one-play drive with a one-play drive of your own. And you're exactly right. If you step away from the action, my dad took me to a Major League Baseball game when I was 8. I needed to go to the bathroom. Of course, while we're in the bathroom, grand slam home run.
It tends to happen that way, doesn't it?
Yeah, my dad still hasn't forgiven me.
And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Right back to Mitchell on 2nd down. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
A gain of 4 yards. And a Brooklyn 1st down. A 4-yard pickup on the play. 1st down, Brooklyn.
Throwing his dart. That's complete. It's Neighbors. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards.
I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open, that makes things tough for guys trying to get to the football.
Second and a couple. Straight ahead, here's Tracy. And he's going to get this all the way down to the Vikings 24. He's able to rip off 32 on that one. It's a first down.
I can't help but laugh. And the only reason is anytime the backup breaks a big one like that, he's going to be hard to deal with in film, wanting to know why he's not getting starters carries.
That's what he's thinking. Great carry there. To throw now, Dart. There's a short one caught by Johnson. Calling a gain of 3 on the play. And it's second down.
Well, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route. And he ran it a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line. But once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
Second and 7 from the 20. From the gun, a give to Mitchell. And he's only going to get a yard from the 20 to the 19. 7th play of the drive upcoming here on 3rd and 6.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
Dart. Finding Knox there, complete. And the Giants are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
It's a gain of 16 yards. That's another Brooklyn 1st down. 1st and goal, Giants.
Mitchell will take it in for the Giants touchdown. So his strong first half continues as he finds the end zone here for the 2nd time.
And definitely good blocking at the point of attack. And you just have to love watching the way he can create space down near the goal line. And he's able to take it into the end zone.
Extra point try now for Patterson. And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14.
Ties the game at 14.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further.
1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Charles, this offense, they've been on a roll. 2 drives ago, they scored. Remember, last drive was that one-play touchdown strike, so now they're looking to make it 3 for 3.
You know, I talked to a Hall of Famer one time about, hey, when you're on defense and these types of things are happening to you, what goes through your mind? And he told me at that point, it's not about schemes. It's not about what's called from the sideline. It's about players. Who's going to make a play, make a stand, and stop this offense from doing what they've been doing?
From the 22, here's 2nd and 8. Now a handoff up the middle. Calhoun. And he'll take it forward for about 5 up to the 28-yard line.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
Third and 2.
Let's go now. Take over.
On third down, Calhoun. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. 2 minutes to play here in this first half of the NFL playoffs. The Vikings send out their punter as he'll kick it away for the second time. Good coverage there holds him to just a 2-yard return following a punt of 44. And they will take over first and 10. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways, because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Here's Dart. Left side, that's caught by Mitchell. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. And at his size, he's a smaller back. You can get him the football. He can kind of get lost, make someone miss. It's good for him.
Yeah, it's great for him. I like what you said there. Sometimes he gets lost in the traffic a little bit, but get him out in the open field into some space. That plays to his strengths the best and keeps him out of it where all the big boys are, you know, make someone miss in the open field.
Dart going to look to throw here. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just talking about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
Second and 10.
Now whistles here and a flag down. I think a Giant jumped early. And that false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. Second down and long.
Now Dart. Screenplay setting it up for Mitchell. And he takes a shot at the end of that play. They need 2. Here's third down.
It's now 3rd and 2.
Now throwing again. Here's Dart. Able to find the open man. That's complete.
And he will take it on in for a giant touchdown. A great play there. 32 yards.
And the Giants will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point by Patterson, up and good.
And the lead is now 21-14.
Vikings 14.
And Patterson back out there to send this one away. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway.
A slim deficit here in a one-possession game. Not much time left, obviously. We'll see if they can march this down the field, at least get 3 and take some momentum into the locker room. Looking to throw McCarthy.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there.
Now that's the type of play that gives you a chance to win. Nothing forced downfield where you don't have a guy open. Swing it out to the back, maybe even check it down, whatever you want to call it. Gain of 5. You're just trying to get 4 on first down. They're ahead of the chains now.
2nd and 5. And now they'll shift things around. To the air with McCarthy.
And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
And they're not going to go quietly into this halftime break. They know they're in for a fight, so they're trying to make every possession count. They took the big shot there, but it winds up incomplete.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass.
Now McCarthy. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he will have a Vikings first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And the Vikings first down. 1st and 10.
And now they come up and spike it to stop the clock.
Here's 2nd and 10.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw.
On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete.
I think you put just a little bit too much heat on that one. When you throw it to the outside, you do have to be careful because you got to keep it away from the defender. But you also have to give your own guy a chance, too.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Throwing again, McCarthy. They're looking for Jefferson, but this is intercepted. Picked off by Kayvon Thibodeau. And the Giants are going to have this short field here as they'll take over right at the 50. Boy, he had to fit that into a pretty tight window over the middle. And, Charles, I think they were in zone defensively, weren't they?
They certainly were. Nice read on your part. And sometimes the quarterback isn't fooled between zone and man. Sometimes just fooled by the type of zone that he sees. Because oftentimes those linebackers will vacate and run downfield with receivers. In this case, he played a pure zone and was in the wrong spot for the QB.
Going up top for Miller. Oh, wide open, complete. Touchdown, Giants. A big play there as the first half is winding down. And the Giants will extend their lead here just before halftime.
Extra point by Patterson, up and good.
And the lead now up to 14.
Vikings 14.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
At their own 27-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And with 7 seconds remaining, not much time to really do anything. And he's got this to Jefferson.
Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. The final shot before break. McCarthy. That's caught by the big tight end, T.J. Hockenson. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break.
Will Weichert to kick off for the Vikings.
One of these two teams about to play their final half of the season as we're back at it in this NFC wildcard bout.
And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive.
And they've been the better of the two teams through 2 quarters of play, much to the chagrin of this home crowd.
Yeah, this score is a surprise to a lot of folks at home, although not to my dad. He predicted the visitors would win. And maybe to the folks in the stadium. But you know who is not a surprise to, partner? This team with the football. They were very confident coming in.
Right back to Mitchell on 2nd down.
And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48.
114 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night.
A gain of 7. First down, Giants.
Hawk 70. Vikings, 10, under 10.
Once again, it's Mitchell.
And he's got it across the midfield stripe and into Viking territory. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure if you're a back, you spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders in the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
On the give, it's Tracy. And good space to operate there as he takes this down inside the 35-yard line.
First down for the Giants as they pick up 12.
And in a situation like this, you're in the second half with the lead, trying to get to the division round. They're going to let him do his thing on the ground, and that's a great run there to pick up a first down.
Let's go now. Viking 18, 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Go.
A shotgun handoff to Mitchell. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's second down.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. Was that 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive. And like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it.
Here's a 2nd and 5. They run over center with Mitchell.
And some room to run now.
And a good-looking run there as he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18-yard line.
It's a gain of 11 and a Giant first down.
First down, Giants.
Here we go. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
They'll hand it to Tracy.
And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense gets a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard.
2nd down and 4. Throwing, dart.
Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown.
Dawson Knox,
A 12-yard touchdown grab.
and the Giants continue to pull the playoff surprise as they lead big here on the road. Extra point by Patterson, up and good.
And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21.
How many heads I gotta take to level my aesthetics? Hurry up and get your muscle up. We got the plyometric. Ran up by the Luxembourg up the highest metric. The city just made
Patterson back out there to send this one away. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. Here's McCarthy.
He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
On first down, Calhoun. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
Ball placed at the 45 for 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Throwing is McCarthy.
And did he get the feet down? No, they'll say he did not. It's incomplete.
and attempted a deep ball there. They didn't get it. But, boy, they're going to need a few of those to actually hit in order to get back into this game.
Good thing they do have a little bit of time here still left in the contest. Decent-sized deficit, but not one that they can't manage. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down.
McCarthy is set to throw it.
Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
Still just the third quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on fourth. Now a whistle, and I think a penalty here for a delay. No, they're going to say timeout. They did get the timeout in time. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this third quarter as he'll go for it on fourth down.
60 Bison. Go.
Going for it. Here's McCarthy.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Giants are going to take over in great field position.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. Quickly into the hands of Neighbors off the RPO. Down the sideline he goes.
Touchdown, Giants!
Malik Neighbors.
45 yards.
And the Giants are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. So that pretty conclusively, I might add, shows you the perils of going for it and not making it on fourth down. One play, touchdown.
Yeah, and I've got to put this on the man in charge, the head coach. He made the decision to go for it. To me, when punting was the only decision to make, and it backfired on him in a big way.
Patterson back out there to send this one away. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive.
Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on fourth down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown, so now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it, sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try and pick themselves back up.
Third quarter, wild card round. Thanks for being along for the playoff ride with us. Here's 2nd and 10.
They'll try the left side. Calhoun. And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards.
A yard all they need, but it's third down.
Gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 1.
They'll keep it on the ground. Calhoun. And he will not only not get the yard he needed, he goes the wrong direction. A 3-yard loss. Fourth down now.
You
You've got to figure the further they fall behind, the more you think that they'll get away from the run. They're trying to stick with it, but the results, they just aren't there.
And whistle blown, a timeout here is taken, and it's taken by the kicking team. And with that, they're down to 1 remaining here in this second half. Now, the offense failed earlier on the previous crack at this, but they're going again on 4th down. They'll indeed go. Here's McCarthy. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44.
And the Vikings, first down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it.
That's down the field for Jefferson. And this is incomplete. Oh, it looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in.
And this is a situation where as a head coach, you're just saying, what else could go wrong? Let's get it all out of our system, please. This has been a sloppy game throughout. The execution has been lacking. A lot of mistakes, both mental and physical. And here's a big play that goes by the wayside.
Oh, what a move. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Let's go. Viking 18.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. First by him near the 35. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 27-yard line.
27 yards. And the Vikings, first down.
Working out of the gun is McCarthy. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
This is certainly a team that has proven it likes to target its backs through the air, and defensively, they were aware of that and certainly were prepared on that throw.
Sticking with the pass, here's McCarthy. Open man, he's got Jefferson across the formation. And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8.
1 quarter remains in this NFC wild card matchup. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. The offense on 3rd down tonight, lacking much success, just 2 for 7 to this point. Here it's 3rd and 3. Back to throw again.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. Line of scrimmage to 15. It's 1st and 10.
That's another Vikings first down.
Up the middle they go. Calhoun. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage.
Now a 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 15-yard line.
McCarthy off the play fake. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself.
And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line.
And now they'll stop play here, at least momentarily. A member of the Vikings in some discomfort after that last play. Hopefully, obviously, nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break. Here comes 3rd down and 7.
And now a first chance for the backup here to throw. Touchdown! T.J. Hawkinson, a 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Vikings get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this fourth quarter deficit.
On that third down call, the goal was to get the ball to their tight end and pick up a first down, but he wasn't satisfied with just that. They got the first down. That was the gravy. He decided to take in the whole meal and rumbled in for a touchdown.
The extra point splits the uprights, and that'll cut the lead back down to 21. So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. And this is going to be covered up by the Giants. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie. Tracy going to get it on first down. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. This defense starting to buckle down when they need to, and right now they're winning this fourth quarter, losing the game, but they're winning in the fourth quarter.
And what a fine line it is about what they're trying to get done, because they're down, so they obviously need the football, need a score, but they can't be so aggressive as to give up their edge, their gaps, and have the offense hit them with a big play.
They'll come up 2nd and 7. On the draw, here's Mitchell. And good work there in open space. He's got this all the way down now to the 32. 146 yards on the ground for him now as he has gotten better, really, as the night's gone on.
32-yard line.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. On the ground, here comes Tracy. He had to fight that time. Ran through one tackle, but ultimately he's only going to get back to the line of scrimmage. The run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the fourth quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're just trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football.
Up the middle, here's Mitchell. A pretty nice, strong run, but can't break away. Down just inside the 30. Give him 3 yards, and now they're left needing a conversion here on 3rd and 6.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. To throw now, Dart. That is caught. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings' 12-yard line. A sizable 16-yard chunk there. The drive continues.
1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
Let's go. Back to 60. Back to 60.
Here's Tracy. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down.
They have 3 tight ends in that formation. That's almost a universal sign that they're planning to run the football. But how about the defense there? They met force with force and caused a stack up behind the line of scrimmage and threw him for a loss.
Coming up on the final 2.5 minutes. And boy, has it been fun to watch this offense operate. Quite the display, and now they look to polish it off.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. And now here comes the third of their timeouts defensively. So they'll be left with only the 2-minute warning to stop it from here on out. The run hasn't worked the last couple of plays. Now it's 3rd and 14.
Hyatt goes in motion left.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Caught along the left side by Hyatt.
And boy, he had the marker square in his sights, but a good tackle's going to leave him about a yard or so short.
Well, normally you might say start running the football. You've got the lead here in the 4th quarter, but the way that they've passed it with such success, I don't know, maybe keep throwing it.
Yeah, I think you brought up something that goes against conventional wisdom, right? In this stage of the game, you would think you would switch to a running attack, but you're exactly right. They've thrown it so well throughout the game, and trusting this quarterback, I think you continue to do so.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
Patterson's kick is good.
And that will extend their lead even further.
Well, ultimately not really sure that they're going to need those 3 points, but they'll take the 3 and they pad that lead.
Yeah, this one's already wrapped up, but you and I both know if you're an offensive coordinator, you never let up on the gas unless the head coach tells you to do so. And maybe you've actually clicked him off in your headset so you can keep calling plays and trying to add to this lead.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway.
Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35.
They'll go play action. Here's McCarthy. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down.
He had to absorb another little bump there from the defense, another incomplete pass. We've seen a lot of that tonight.
They've come after him all night long. Nothing but pressure in his face. He's trying to stand up there and make throws. It's hard enough to do when the pocket is clear. When you got all those people in front of you, almost impossible to have a good completion percentage.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw.
Able to find the open man. That's complete.
And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45.
It's a gain of 22 yards. And the Vikings first down.
They'll look to throw again.
He lets one go deep for Addison.
It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Even with such a big lead late, the effort hasn't lapsed one bit. If the offense wants to score some points in this one, they're going to have to earn it. These guys are not giving up anything.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Again, he'll drop to throw.
They'll set up the screen. It's McLaughlin.
They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Back to throw here. And the giant rush gets home as down he goes.
Kayvon Thibodeau, he beat the O-line and recorded the sack.
I think you saw the same thing that I did there, partner. Remember, he's their backup quarterback, so the last thing they need is to lose another one right here on the sack. Looks like he's going to be okay, though.
Yeah, he looked like he was favoring something in the left leg. Appears to be fine now, but you're right. That O-line, they got to protect him. That's into the hands of Tutu Atwell. And he's not able to get away. He is stopped well short of a first down. So they tried to go for it for pride, but it really wouldn't have mattered. This one, it was already determined.
No doubt about it. This one was over a while ago.
They go down to a knee, and that will do it. They are moving on here in the playoffs. Getting into the playoffs is one thing. Now they get to move on. Just 8 teams left.
The dream stays alive. Everyone's gunning for the Super Bowl. That's the ultimate. But you have to get there in incremental steps. One win today gets them one step closer.
Keep on rolling, baby. You know what time it is.